now somebody has a song that is named
Wyclef
after you. Do you want to speak on that, please?
Okay, so Young Thugger.
Yes.
So
Jeffrey.
Okay. So we in the new generation, right? So now you in the new generation, and if you look up Thugger's mixtape, Jeffrey's mixtape, and you go, the first song's called Wyclef Jean. So some of y'all's like, damn, well, what the hell is Jeffrey's connection with Wyclef? This thing don't mix. This is where you miss it. You see, artists that grow up with music, they can relate to music. You see what I'm saying? Everyone in here can relate to music. So if you do good music, they're going to find you. So I got a chance to go in Atlanta with Thugger and Jeffrey. I walk in, he knew more about me than I knew about myself, you know what I mean? The Haiti tatted on his shirt, his daughter's name Haiti, so it was nothing but love, you know what I'm saying? So this is how we embrace the young generation. So for me to be like 40-something, and for Thugger to be like, yo, this my mixtape. One joint called Wyclef, the other's called Kanye featuring Wyclef. So for me, it's important that we embrace the new generation. And the idea of the sonics of the music has become so much simpler. When we was doing it, it was like 40, 50 tracks. Everything now is narrowed down to 5 or 6 tracks. It's all about sonics. Now, I see some people in my generation when I'm in a barbecue, and the kids, they don't know what, you know, the kids are like, oh, you know, and they say, what is this stuff? This stuff is not music. What is this crap the kids are listening to? Keep in mind, they used to tell us the exact same thing, so we have to keep up with the time. So shout out to Jeffrey, you know, for making me cool to my 12-year-old daughter.
Listen, man, so speaking of that, hold up, ladies and gentlemen, we just need a few more minutes of your attention. Please, I noticed that you're getting a little loud. Again, you have Wyclef Jean on stage. This doesn't happen anywhere else. Only Remy Ma can bring you Wyclef Jean and allow you to drink complimentary Remy. So please, man, show some respect to the stage. We good, y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. So what does Hendrix mean to you?
Okay, so how many people like Jimi Hendrix, right? Yeah. Jimi Hendrix is so cool. If you haven't heard Jimi Hendrix, listen to Jimi Hendrix. So one record, just to make it official, I'm officially signed to a small label called Heads Music. This is the CEO right here, Madeline Nelson.
Give it up for Maddie. What up, Maddie?
Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I was in the studio with Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine knows how I do. He trained me. Clive Davis trained me, Donnie Ienner trained me, and I have to tell y'all, as a CEO and exec, I respect this woman because she bringing me back into the modern time. So respect to you, Madeline Nelson. Speaking of that, so I'm in the studio, and I got an idea. It's called acoustic trap, right? And what is that? So what I started doing was playing live instruments against the trap sonics at 140. And then, so for me, the record I did with the acoustic trap is called Jimi Hendrix. And it's a record of choice, you know? When my cousin got his first tech, I was playing Jimi Hendrix in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rock star. And all he wanted to be was an Escobar. It's just the idea. So now when the kids hear this record, to a 19-year-old kid, Wyclef Jean's a brand new rapper. Alright. He's like, oh, that's the Wyclef that Thugger was talking about. Y'all heard that Hendrix stuff? When they listen to it, the idea of the record is the idea of choice. I want everybody in here to know that you have a choice. You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to carry guns. Ain't no rapper in the industry more gangster than me. I could probably take a firearm and put it back together quicker than any rapper that's talking about guns. But why promote that to the youth? Give them a little something more than that. And that's what the song is about.
So listen, right before we get into that, right? I want to say something to you. I've been able to travel with you for the last like 2 months. What I know about you that's different from most artists is, regardless, you shake every hand, take every picture, and give everybody a hug. Why do you think you do that and some of these artists don't? Some of the current artists don't?
Well, I mean, they don't do that because they don't feel like, yo, fam, yo, we almost done, 10 more minutes. I guarantee you, yo, show a little respect. Please, I'll let you talk. So check it out. So it all goes down to, I guess, my mother and my father. You feel me? My mother and my father always told me, when you walk into a room, shake everybody's hand, because you don't know who's who, right? So in Haiti, my grandmother, where she lived at, every Sunday, every gangster that was a gangster was in my grandmother's house in Haiti eating. Gangsters was eating, police was eating, politicians was eating. And my grandmother always told me the first thing to life is to show everybody respect, because you never know where you're gonna end up, right? So it don't matter if I have a song on the radio, if I'm not. The reason why I stay relevant is people like to see me come back. People want to see me win. It's just because I'm a nice guy. Earlier you was like, yo, Clef sold 100 million records, and some people look like, really? Yes, the Fugees, Shakira, Marie. I made so many people go diamond so many times, but because of my simplicity and good looks, you know? Sometimes, you know, that, and my humor, of course, as a natural comedian, that bypass. But for me, it boils down to the respect, you know what I'm saying? And me and my brother up here, he's on Juve too. He produced one of the records.
You didn't say that, Rainbow. Give it up for DJ Rainbow, ladies and gentlemen. You kept that a secret. You kept that a secret.
So how incredible is this? So we here, and Rainbow goes to the studio, and we start to work on this Remy thing, and out of nowhere, we come up with a record. That's the magic. So once again, follow Head's music, and please send us music, send us beats. You feel like you're the future. You know, we're gonna definitely take our time to listen. We want to thank Remy, Philippe, everybody. Thank you for having us. And you see, not only is he the CEO, his beautiful wife, they also speak French, you understand? So it's important that all you thugs, y'all gotta know more than English. You understand what I'm saying? Because you trying to make big money, you gotta learn these languages, okay? Chinese, Nihonma, Korean, French. Comment vas-tu? That's all you need to tell Philip. He's right there when you see him. He might give you 100 grand. Just say comment vas-tu. You know?
I need to learn that thing.
It's comment vas-tu, Philippe.
I need to learn that, Philippe. I got to be your guy. Listen, man, what's going to happen is we have these producers here. This is the finale, and I think they're going to pay homage to you as being who you are, and they're going to play what they did with your song, Hendrix. Everybody remixed it. Everybody's going to play a piece of their remix, and we're going to be able to judge the remix, and you're going to be able to judge the remix. Am I correct? Okay, so I start to need my producers to the stage for a minute. I don't know what order we're going in. I never know, but I make it happen. I always look professional. Okay. Yes? All right. So I need my producers to the stage right now, man. Who's going first, Chef? Okay. Overlord, I need you to the stage. Overlord. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Wyclef Jean, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, taking time out of his busy schedule, man, to be here with Remy Ma, One Life Live Them, and you guys, man. We appreciate it. Okay. So first, this is what's going to happen, right? Wyclef is going to introduce his original version of Hendrix. If you have not heard it, I'm not sure why, but he's going to introduce the original version of Hendrix. You will get a chance to listen to Hendrix, and then the producers are going to be able to pay homage to my man Wyclef right now. You got the stage, Wyclef.
Okay, so this is the original version of the record that's online right now, over millions of streams, and we're just getting started. It's called Hendrix. Check it out. Oh, I'll perform it.
Oh, I'ma do this one before my homies gone. The judge hit the hammer, they ain't coming home. We all are from the danger zone. The devil pulled the card and he said choose one. I chose music, my homies chose you. Some of my ballers chose the NBA. Cause was on the block, man, they came back. Funeral parlors making all the change. Yeah, when my cousin got his first tech, I was playing Jimi Hendrix in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rock star, and all he wanted to be was a Escobar. El Chapo, see, El Chapo, see. All he wanted to do was be El Chapo, see, El Chapo, El Chapo, see.
Brand new Wyclef.
till November, he ain't coming back. I was talking about my homies, man, that soul crack. Caught in the trap, hit from the back, they hit the steel. Like an hour boy that's hitting on the dollar bill. Welcome to the rotten apple, the city of lights. No matter how they shine, it can't steal the nights. Cause when the ghost knock, just before you guess, red dot at your chest, the eagles raid the cuckoo's nest. Better be with them artillery packs, they be jumping like Jack when they jump out the box. Sound like they got, they be flying through the air like Empire back. Straight from the back, only attack in the middle of night when you up in the trap. You keep on bucking, they bucking you back in the middle of bucking, somebody get flat. Oh, I'ma do this one for my homies gone. The judge hit the hammer, they ain't coming home. We all are from the danger zone. The devil pulled the card and he said choose one. I chose music, my homies chose yeah. Some of my brothers chose the NBA. Cause was when I'm black and they gangbang. Funeral poppers making all the change. Yeah. When my cousin got his first tech, I was playing Jimi Hendrix in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rock star, and all he wanted to be was an Escobar. El Chavo, see, El Chavo. All he wanted to do was be El Chavo.
Check the fusion with the guitar against the trap on this bar. Listen. Check the scheme.
Turn up my guitar,
Live drums.
When my cousin got his first tech, I was playing Jimmy Hendrix in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rockstar.
My daughter taught me this dance.
Acoustic trapping in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rock star.
Give it up for wyclefs, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. It is called Hendrix, right? What's happening is the competition officially starts right now. So we have 8 producers. We brought 2 back. In what we call sudden death round. So what's going to happen is wyclef is front row. We're going to have the producers do their rendition and their remix of Hendrix. But before I go any further, I want y'all to understand what you're being a part of right now. You are in the #1 industry event in the nation. You understand there is a line wrapped around this hotel. It's police, everything for the Remy Producer Series. So give it up for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for yourself, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have industry events like this anymore. You know this because you live in New York City, so you do know. So with that being said, man, let me get my first producer too. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me introduce my judge. I'm sorry, man. Listen, man. Y'all want to be stars too. It's about them, all right? But let me introduce my judges right here on these couches right here, all right? So first and foremost, man, let me introduce my guy right there, my man Theo Brown from Atlantic Records. He's the #1 college promoter, man. He's the national at Atlantic Records, man. You understand who's in this building right now, all right? Right? On the other side, the guy with the white shirt on is my man Rap. He's from Universal Republic. He is a national. He broke artists like Drake and Cash Money. He did all of that. That's my guy right there. But the best looking one of all of them right there is in the middle right there. You see this young lady. She go by the name of Reeves from Sony Music. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for this beautiful lady in the middle right there. Pause. Pause. Okay? Pause. All right? Pause. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, to my left, my first producer, my man Overlord. Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting a lot of stuff from the side. My 4th judge, we do have an extra judge. Madeline, the CEO of His Music, which is wyclefs label. Give it up for this beautiful lady right here. Is she a CEO? She look good, is she a CEO? If somebody go try to talk to her something, you know what I mean? I'm telling you, no, I'm playing, man, I'm playing. So, without further ado, Overlord, ladies and gentlemen, man, your first producer, Producer Series Grand Finale. Make some noise for my man Overlord, please. If you're here with Overlord, make some noise for my man Overlord, please. Overlord, you ready? I saw you earlier, man. You look like you was a fighter. You look like, you know what I'm saying, you was ready for war. Are you ready for war? All right. Ramo, man, play his remix of Hendrix. Hendrix, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'ma do this one for my homies gone. The judge hit the hammer, they ain't coming home.
Overlord, ladies and gentlemen.
We all are from the danger zone. The devil pulled the card and he said choose one. Choose me, my homies choose you. Some of my ballers choose you need. Those on the block, man, they don't wait. You know, roll collars, nigga.
Philippe, how you like it, Philippe?
Well, my cousin got his first tech. I was playing Jimi Hendrix in the basement. All I wanted to be was a rock star. And all he wanted to be was a star. No trouble, see. No trouble, see. All he wanted to do was be no trouble, see. No trouble. No trouble, see. All he wanted to do
ladies and gentlemen.
on until November, he ain't coming back. I was talking about my homies, man, that's so crack. Caught in the trap, hit from the back, they hit the scale. Like the hour boy that's hitting on the bill. Up to the rotten level, the city of lights. No matter how they shine, you can't steal the lights.
Clap, 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 hand clap, hand clap, hand clap, hand clap, yeah.
Oh, I'ma do this one for my homies gone. The judge hit the hammer, they ain't coming home. We all are from the danger zone. The devil pulled the card and he said choose one. Choose me, then my homies choose you. Some of my ballers choose you need. Those on the block, man, they don't wait. You know, dollars making all the change. Yeah, when my cousin got his first tech, I was playing Jimi Hendrix in the basement.